welcome to Quick Chats, where we have guests from the Wellness Space for Moms. And today we have with us Miss Kareen, who is a fitness educator for women and founder of Moms in Sync. Hi, Kareen. Thanks for joining us
Hello,
today.
hello. How are you
Hi.
today?
How are you? So, today we are actually going to talk about embracing our limits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, before we go to that, congrats on having your third baby. You had one recently. So, let's just talk more on that. How did things change when you had your third child? And also, please share with us your expectations of how your postnatal recovery will be and what was actually the reality.
So back in 2010, I had a twin pregnancy, of course, and then that was a difficult pregnancy. I mean, Yasmin knows that. And then the twins were born early as well at 31 weeks. So, well, I essentially went through what I call a traumatic birth pregnancy experience and a birth experience. And then, the journey took quite a while for me to heal and recover. But then, along the way, I found fitness. I was teaching PE then, but then I decided that, hey, I actually would very much like to reach out to moms like myself to help them lead active, healthy lifestyles. And yeah, I over the years I dive deep into women's fitness, in particular pre and postnatal fitness. So I actually specialize in working with postnatal mummies to help them learn how to heal and strengthen their core from the inside out, so that they can rock the world with renewed confidence again.
Yeah.
Yes, so I did this work for a couple of years, and then unexpectedly I got pregnant in 2019. so so yes, I shall declare it's not planned, but it's blessed.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely
good
blessed.
way good way to put it. Yeah, so 2019. So that was an interesting journey again, because I thought this time around with one baby is a singleton. I thought, hey, maybe this time it's um somebody upstairs says I should experience a normal pregnancy, right? You should experience it, go through it, and enjoy motherhood like or pregnancy like every other mom. So I choose to see it that way, right?
Mhm.
But then the pregnancy was just as difficult. I mean, oh my gosh, I vomited. I was nauseous throughout the whole pregnancy. Every day I vomit like 4 to 5 times. That totally like took a toll on me. So for the big part of 2019 when I was pregnant, I couldn't work,
Mm,
right? Because I mean, every mom
understandable.
know once you get into that stage, like, oh, I don't know, like brain ears cannot. And then I have a pair of twins also. So
A lot
the
on your
jam,
hands. Yeah.
yeah, the strawberries on my strawberry farms are not enough to give away to so many people. So then I kind of like stop working as per normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh I was also hoping for a VBAC, a vaginal birth, after C-section.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then the little one has his own plan. He busted the water bag open at 34 weeks.
Right.
And everything went downhill again. So yeah, so then we found ourselves in KKH again, going through the emergency wards and blah 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 blah, ICU, NICU. Yeah, so that was it's like deja vu again. Oh my god, it's really deja vu. So personally for me, this recent pregnancy was another huge learning experience. I mean, I really learned so much from it, because at the same time, I am also more informed, right? Over the years, I have
Mm,
learned a lot about women's fitness and how the women's body work, but still not expecting this.
mm,
And so then I ended up learning more. Of
right.
course, also going through more pain.
Yes.
Yeah, pain emotionally and pain physically. Then, but of course, at the same time, you also learn something from it, right?
Mm,
It was a huge learning experience. So 2019 and 2020, I basically took a step back, and I took the time to space out and work on myself and heal myself first, internally, emotionally, physically, and
mm.
before yeah, even attempt to start working
Work on
or
yourself
doing some
first,
work.
yeah? The inner
Yes,
stuff first before the physical self. Yeah, I think that's good
yes,
because I think
yes,
the mental has to be right, or at
yes.
least, okay, we don't get it right so quick.
Mm.
So I guess the mental has to be at a stable stage before we work on our body.
So in terms of the postpartum recovery, honestly, everyone thought, okay, I'm a fitness person. I know. I mean, and I teach pre and postpartum fitness. All right. And this is things that I teach women day in, day out. And I teach other trainers how to teach moms
Yes.
what they have to look out for and what
So we
things
all
they
thought
need to
that
do.
Kareen will come back like a celebrity 2 months later, flat tummy, you know?
Yeah. So even during pregnancy, everybody thought I was doing some like, a bikini body pregnancy
Yes, yes.
exercise thingy. I told
All
them I'm just
the
trying hard not to puke.
yes,
Like
that's the reality, isn't it?
that's my major objective of the day. I'm trying hard not to puke.
Yes, understand.
So then, yeah, so that's my point. So a lot of stuff came in for this pregnancy as well, and then how my body healed. It also took a while. I mean, I was like I said, I'm supposed to know what to do and all that, right? But then coming back like a celebrity is just not happening.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, the body was just wasn't responding either through because of the stress, and I'm still traumatized. It needed time to heal. So everybody's journey is different, regardless of whether you're a celebrity, you're an influencer or not. Right? And I think it took me a while, of course. And then only recently, I also managed to work with a psychotherapist to go through a certain therapy technique. And that was really helpful. I think a lot of moms underestimate the help that they can possibly get from professionals like this. So yeah, I think the postpartum journey is varies from really varies a lot. And social media honestly doesn't help. It's a ping. Yeah.
I would like to touch on the
So that was
part
my
that
postpartum journey.
you actually talked about the. I think it's interesting that you actually talked about the psychotherapist, right? Because I agree with you. Social media is and we don't see what this so-called blogger mom or influencer or even a postnatal fitness coach is going through on their end. And you see, you're going through psychotherapy, you had to have that help to come in and help you with other parts, and nobody sees all that. We can
Yeah.
okay. So okay, I want to bring your attention to something that Jay said in our previous session video, where she actually mentioned that where moms always have this thought of not wanting to be where they are actually now. For example, after they give birth, they look at their body, they don't want this body, they want a better body right away. Right. So what's your view on this?
I wanted my body back to where it was as soon as possible and as fast as possible too, right? I mean, I'm a trained person. I teach moms how to get back into shape and find themselves again. I want to pop back into my own old body again too, right? I want to come back like a celebrity. And plus, all these fitness people and influencers and teachers that I follow, I mean, some of them do actually, pop back. It seems like they haven't had a baby at all. So there's all these expectations that I had as well because of all the knowledge I had. But then at the same time too, I understood as a trained professional that postpartum journey takes time. All right. As women, we need to give ourselves time. So at the back of my head, I understood that I needed time. And of course, then I purposefully plan it out in such a way that I need to take things very slowly. So initially, it was a lot of internal work, all right, to get the pillars strong, to get the core strong first. So a lot of women wanted to one or feel that they want to get their body back as soon as they have had their baby, but in reality it really doesn't happen. So when whatever we see on social, whatever we see on the news or the magazines, of women coming back into shape super fast, it's all pretty unreal because you never know. These women have a team of supporters taking care of a lot of things for them that they only needed to care about their body and breastfeeding. I don't know, I'm not sure. So my one of my suggestion is really to not follow those people on social anymore. Follow those who show you what a true real postpartum body should look like.